Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning into my channel. I thought I would go ahead and do another product review of a couple of items in which I do use. I don't know how many of you out there are coffee drinkers, but I'm going to compare or tell you the difference between Folgers Classic Roast Instant Coffee versus Nescafe Taster's Choice. Although I am a person that actually prefers brewed coffee over instant coffee, I will say this. These two particular instant coffees are a couple in which I will drink. To me, in comparison between the two, I would say the Taster's Choice has a little bit more of a laid-back, smoother texture flavor, whereas the Folgers has a little bit more. I wouldn't necessarily say stronger. It has a little bit more of maybe a well-rounded, more balanced taste. But they're both great coffees. I alternate between the two. You know, one thing good about instant coffee as well versus brewed is that every time you go to make a cup of coffee, it's always a fresh cup of coffee. You don't have to worry about a pot of coffee sitting at the coffee maker or in a percolator or however you make your coffee. You make a cup and it's just sitting there keeping warm after 45 minutes, an hour, however how long it is between one cup of coffee versus your second, or however how many you drink in the morning. With instant coffee, you make one, you drink it, whatever length amount of time it is before you have your second, if you drink two or a half or however you do it. The next cup is fresh, just like the first one. And another thing also about instant coffee, in which I do like, is that you can control the strength of how strong or how weak you want your coffee. You know, I usually drink about, it depends. Normally I drink about 16 ounces of coffee in the morning, 1 cup. And I usually put a teaspoon and a half of either one of these when I make it. And it seems to be, you know, where I want it. Sometimes I have been known to go a cup and a half, but I usually don't go above that. But in all honesty, these are two great coffees. If you've never tried the Taster's Choice, it's not half bad. If you're looking for something a little bit, you know, laid back, I wouldn't necessarily call it a mild blend. According to the strength scale here on the front of the bottle, it's between light and medium roast. It says 100% pure coffee, smooth and balanced, as I mentioned. Whereas the Folgers Classic Roast, and I've been drinking Folgers Classic in the brewed for many, many years, is probably more of a medium roast. So I guess in actuality, the Folgers Classic would be slightly stronger, a little bit more well balanced in taste because of the strength. But you can't go wrong with either one. If you've never tried them, definitely give them a shot. See what you think. If you're an instant coffee drinker, I think you'll be pleased with the taste of it and how it is. And if you do happen to try it, or if you are a current existing drinker of one of these two, in the comments section, please let me know about it. I would love to hear your input, feedback about it. Also, if you're new to the channel, I would like to thank you for subscribing, or if you're just coming through or passing by, please consider subscribing. I would ever so greatly appreciate it if you did that. Hopefully you'll like some of the content that I'll be putting up and some that I have already put up if you want to go back and look and see some of my past videos to see exactly what my channel's about. And my veteran subscribers, I thank you for being with me, and I ever so dearly am thankful for all of you. I hope all of you have a good day or good morning or good evening, depending on where you're at. And I will see you next time in the upcoming future. Thank you very much. Have a good day.